Alright, so where do I start? This is my video blog for my Bufo Alvarius uh, encounter. Um, Bufo Alvarius it comes off the Sonoran desert toad. They excrete it and turn it into a powder, um, like a flaky sort of powder that you smoke through a vaporizer. It's called the God molecule. It's meant to connect you straight to the source, straight to the light. It's meant to open your heart. So I wasn't going to do it originally. I had a little bit of fear come up. Similar to DMT, it's 5-MeO DMT, so it's 10 times stronger than normal DMT, which is probably the most powerful psychoactive substance on the planet. So fear is understandable. I hadn't slept either the night before after doing ayahuasca, so I was a little bit tired and weak, and I think that's why the fear came up as well. Anyway, I went up and we're all laid out on the grass, and there was a rug laid out, and everyone started to gather around, all the village people, all the people I'm with up here as well in the Amazon rainforest. And I watched a couple other people go first, and the feeling that I got, the love that they had in their faces and the reactions that they had, I'd be silly not to give it a go. And I'll try anything once, so that's why I came here, to have divine experiences, heart-opening experiences. So the third time was my go, and Fabian said, "Alright, Todd, you're up." So I said, "Alright, cool." Sat down on the mat, and his girlfriend Daniela is a medicine woman as well, and so I'm sitting there, a few deep breaths, relax, breathe all the way out, and then he holds the vaporizer up to my mouth and lights underneath and crystallizes, turns it into vapor. So I'm taking a big breath, slowly, letting it go, letting it go, letting it go. And Daniela's next to me, she's support, and there's probably about 25, 30 other people around. So a little bit nervous. Anyway, I take it all in, hold it in for as long as I can, and then I close my eyes. I started to see these beautiful patterns, these fractals, this, what you see when you're on DMT. It's so beautiful. Words can't express the colors and the patterns that we don't see stuff like this on this planet. So it's when I shut my eyes, my third eye opened. Then they lay me back down. As I lay down, I started to let it all out, and I felt this wave of love come over me. I put my hands on the soil, on the grass, and felt nature. I could feel the vibration of nature, and then after seeing all these patterns, emotions came up, and I knew I had to let go, and I started to cry. I ended up in the fetal position, just crying, letting all this emotion out. It was a good cry. It wasn't out of fear or anything, it was out of love. And then I felt like I didn't go deep enough. I felt like I didn't let go of control, and that's part of my reason for coming here to the jungle, and let go of control, expectation, attachment, release my impatience, all that sort of stuff. So my ego was holding on and wasn't letting go. So my heart was trying to let go and break through, but my ego was holding on. So I was laying there, and anger came up, and I was fighting it, and I was crying, and I was trying to let go. I was telling myself, let go, but I couldn't let go. And so, my legs were kicking around, and I was physically uncomfortable. And then Fabian said, "Alright, let's go again. I'm going to go deeper." So I wasn't ready. I was like, "Nah, look, fear's coming up still." That was scary, fighting with my ego. It's almost like an ego death. So you feel like you're going to die, and it's like a death and a rebirth, and your ego holds on and won't let it happen because it's the fear of the unknown. It's letting go of the identity that you've built up around yourself, which is a powerful thing to let go of. So I sit back up, and I said to Daniela, "Look, I'm a bit scared." And she said, "Don't worry, get out of your head and into your heart." I said, "You're safe, you're going into the light, it's all love, there's nothing to be scared of." So I was like, "Alright, cool. Courage is what I came here for." So anyway, I'm sitting there, and I put my hands on the ground, and I said, all right, guides, angels, ancestors, Mother Nature, anything, just help me get through this fear, help me let go of this fear, help guide me. So as I'm breathing in, I'm imagining my heart opening more and more. So the more I breathe in, the more smoke I breathe in, the more my heart fills up. And I don't know how long I went for, but I went for a while. And then I shut my mouth, I held my nose, I held my breath. And as I did this, my body disappeared, and all I could see was beautiful white light, like the light they talk about when you die and you go towards the light. Well, that was the light that I saw. And as I felt this love, my heart, I can't even describe it. I think they laid me down, or I lay down, and as I lay down, I went, and as I breathed out the smoke, my heart just exploded. I felt this connection to God that I've never felt before. It makes me emotional thinking about it. And as I let go of the smoke, it just came out of me. I'm going, like I'm laying back down on the ground. This this massive this vibration of life, the vibration of everything that is, just started coming out of my body. But in my mind, I was in heaven. I was connected to God. I was God. I was powerful. I felt the power and the love of everything that is. And I don't have the words to articulate it. But as I felt this, the went to this excitement, this ecstatic noise that just came out of me, and I stood up and I went, are you fucking kidding me? Is this what love feels like? Is this what life is like? And I hugged Fabian, and then I hugged Daniela, I think, and I ran around the grass and I looked at everyone, and everyone's just like spaced around, everyone's just there for me, holding space, and I was like, I love you all, like you guys are my family, my soul tribe. Like I was in a different reality. I was in heaven, and it was the party of life. And I jumped up, I hit the tree, I picked up some grass, I threw the grass up in the air, I did a handstand or a backflip or something, and did a little dance, and I was just super happy. And I was just like, you guys are all my family, and everyone's just like, just sending me the love back, bigger smiles on their faces. I was like, I just want to hug everyone, so who's first? I ran up and hugged someone, and then, it was just so overwhelming, this love that I felt, and it was like I'd had 1,000 ecstasy pills and they'd all hit me at once. It was like everything I'd ever known in life wasn't real, and this is what's real. And this feeling of love and connection to the earth and to people, and even people I didn't even know, the villagers, the Shipopo people, or the natives that we're staying with. This is one of their little huts and stuff that they do things in. Anyway, so I almost couldn't get my breath, this feeling that I was getting, this divine ecstasy that I felt, this elated, beautiful feeling I've never felt before in my life. And it was like I'd just been reborn, and this was how life is meant to be, and this is how connected we all are, and the love we're meant to give and feel, and it was just absolutely incredible. So I sat down on the grass to take it in, and I felt so connected to everyone that it was almost telepathic. I was laying on the grass, but I was talking to them, but I wasn't using my mouth. I was like, now you guys get it. You understand, because you've done it. You've been there. Now I've just awoken up to what it really is. And I started to laugh to myself. I started to laugh out loud. I'm not too sure, because I knew that they could understand me. And I was like, wait, everyone can understand what I'm thinking. And then I started to lose grip of that reality that I just entered, that dimension, whatever you want to call it. It was here, but it was different. Everything was more beautiful, and everything was, I can't even describe it. But I started to come back to this planet, and this fear came over me, and I thought I was losing my mind. And that's when I felt the energy shift, and Daniela and Fabian came over, and they said, it's okay, just breathe, relax, there's nothing to be scared of. So I sat down, and I sort of lay face down and grabbed onto the soil and the dirt, the grass, and I realized I was coming back to this reality, to this self that I am, a different consciousness. I'd come back from my higher self to this reality on earth. And once I realized I was safe and I was okay, big breath, and I looked up and I just had tears in my eyes, and I thanked everyone for holding space and for being there for me. And I said, I love you all, and they all shouted back, we love you, brother, we love you, Toddy, you know. And it was just like, I could see the beauty in everyone, I could see their soul, I could see the beauty in humans and nature, and it was the most incredible experience I've ever had, if not will have. And I'm super grateful for being here, for having the courage to come out to the jungle and try new things, you know, apart from ayahuasca and kambo. And I sat with Hape, and a lot of solitude, a lot of journaling, a lot of meditation, a lot of breath work, but everything, just the conversations with the people here, being in nature, you know, this beautiful spot. Yeah, you need to experience it to understand. So yeah, Bufo Alvarius, I want everyone in my life to experience that. That was a divine spiritual experience, and that's what I came here for. So yeah, love is all there is, love is all we need to know. Fear is only